Law 8, the threshold of departure. The ultimate metric of your self-respect is your willingness to walk away and mean it. Human beings possess a primal instinct to test boundaries. They will push, take micro-advantages, and test your tolerance for disrespect. If you signal that your presence can be bought at the price of your dignity, they will continuously lower your value. You must have a clearly defined boundary where you simply remove your attention, your time, or your presence without an emotional explosion. A loud, angry argument shows you are still desperately invested. A cold, calm, absolute departure shows you value your peace far more than their validation. The moment they realize you can genuinely walk away without looking back, they will treat you with absolute caution. Law 9. Strategic scarcity. The human brain is fundamentally incapable of valuing anything that is infinitely available. Clean air is essential for life, yet we never think about it because it is everywhere. Diamonds are practically useless, yet they cost fortunes because of perceived scarcity. The same law applies to your psychological availability. If you answer every text within 4 seconds, accept every last-minute invitation, and are always available to talk, you become psychological oxygen, taken completely for granted. By strategically withdrawing your presence, by having a life that is genuinely occupied with your own missions and boundaries, you create a psychological vacuum. People begin to invest mental energy, wondering what you are doing, who you are with, and why you aren't responding. In human psychology, attention follows scarcity. Law 10, the pratfall effect. Perfection is deeply alienating. When someone appears flawless, always saying the right thing, never making a mistake, and looking perfectly polished, the human brain feels a sense of deep distrust. Perfection feels like a mask. The pratfall effect proves that highly competent individuals become immensely more attractive and likable when they exhibit a minor, vulnerable flaw. Spilling a drop of coffee, tripping over a minor word and laughing at themselves, or admitting a small, harmless insecurity instantly humanizes them. It removes the threat of judgment. It signals to the other person's subconscious, I am human just like you. Never be afraid of your minor flaws. When managed correctly, they are your most magnetic assets. Law 11. The contrast principle of emotion. Attraction is not built in a straight line of constant, pleasant emotions. Constant pleasantness turns into a flat line of boredom. The human mind experiences pleasure through the law of contrast. To create intense psychological attraction, there must be a rhythm of emotional peaks and valleys. A period of deep, intense, hyper-focused attention must be followed by a natural period of cool, independent space. This is not about playing games. It is about respecting natural emotional tides. The valley makes the peak beautiful. When someone experiences the contrast of your intense presence followed by your quiet absence, their emotional investment deepens exponentially. They become hooked on the psychological reward cycle. Law 12. Emotional contagion. Human beings possess mirror neurons designed to mimic the emotional states of those around them. If you enter an interaction feeling anxious, desperate for approval, or tightly wound, the other person will subconsciously absorb that tension and associate your presence with discomfort. The law of emotional contagion dictates that the person with the strongest, most grounded emotional frame will infect the other. If you train yourself to be deeply relaxed, unbothered, and completely comfortable in your own skin, that calm aura will wash over the person you are interacting with. They will suddenly feel safe, loose, and incredibly comfortable around you, and they will mistake that internal biological relief for intense attraction to you. Law 13. The illusion of choice. If you give someone a direct command, their ego instantly constructs a wall of psychological reactance. They want to say no simply to prove their independence. To influence human behavior, you must never force a corner. You must offer an illusion of choice. Instead of asking, can we finish this project tonight, which invites a yes or no response, you ask, should we finalize the project tonight over coffee, or should we do a quick review tomorrow morning at 8? Both options lead directly to your desired outcome, the completion of the project. However, because the other person's brain is forced to choose how it happens, it completely forgets to question if it should happen. They feel in control while walking exactly down the path you paved. When you eventually make a calibrated request days or weeks later, they will agree with immense relief, desperate to finally balance the emotional ledger. This marks the end of Chapter 2. The gravity of interaction. You have moved past mere observation and decoded the invisible strings of attraction and influence. But the matrix of human behavior runs deeper than what you can do to others. The final, most dangerous frontier is what others are silently doing to you. In exactly 3 seconds, we unlock the final archive. Chapter 3 will expose the survival laws of the mind, how to read the projection mirrors of toxic people, how to shatter social anxiety, and how to protect your mental peace from the delusions of those around you. If this archive has expanded your awareness, balance the ledger right now. Leave a like on this video and hit subscribe to secure your access to the final chapters. Do not leave your subconscious exposed.